Subscribe to the YouTube channel Director Best TV. This is the SafeBet podcast. And you already know, we can't start without me dropping this intro.
I say only a white person that looks nerdy don't have any association with the hood with the doggy position.
Me and Lil D walk in. You know what I'm saying? We come from the
Jason was giving her the pipe, right? And I was filming it.
This man shining my light.
Man, welcome to the SafeBet podcast. I'm doing a drop off, from Long Beach to the Hollywood, man. He about to paint, something special, man. What's your name, bro? Tell him your name, man.
My name is Jelinet, and I'm an artist in Los Angeles area. I'm an artist, painter, muralist, and now a filmmaker.
He do it all, man. He do it all. Where you from?
I'm from originally from Mexico.
Okay.
Guadalajara, Mexico, yeah. But I've been for a while in LA.
Okay. What type of artwork do you do?
I would say I do some realistic paintings. I do my main style is like a Greek Roman, kind of like Renaissance with a mix of pop art.
Okay.
But I have done a lot of murals with like Mexican icons from LA.
Okay. So that's like your specialty, like doing murals, like portraits, and
Yeah.
so you real good with like detail, cause with portraits, like if you mess up on the nose or the eyes, it's not gonna look like the person.
Yeah, I know.
So how do you even get the measurements like accurate? Do you got like a method to start it? Like how you can start with like the plus sign, the plus with the pencils?
Yeah.
Is it like a similar method when you're doing like a painting?
Well, I guess for an artist, it's something special because when you look the canvas, like you visualize the image on the plain wall, plain canvas. So I guess like something in your brain tells you like where to start.
Okay.
Like, it's not a certain like method. It's just like your brain automatically just like see the image in the blank spot.
Got you.
Something good.
No, I feel it.
Yeah. So lately I've been starting working in like doing short films, filmmaking. I had done my third short film. Headed to some film festivals, like around small film festivals, not like a Cannes or anything yet. But you have to push it every day. How we were talking about it, like when you have really passion for some work, you have to keep pushing it so people will see it. Because if you don't push it, people will forget about it.
Yeah, it's an everyday task, man. People just underestimate that, man. Like you really gotta promote. You really gotta take advantage of like social media. Like you gotta schedule your posts. You gotta really think about critically how you can push it out there, push your message out there in a different way.
Yeah.
But it's still being relatable,
Yeah, but people think that he's an artist. It's like, oh, he's an artist. He don't do anything. But people don't know how much effort we put, work. Like, for example, me, when I exhibit in a gallery, people don't think about all the putting the pieces up on the wall, tags, getting all my artwork, taking it down. It's a lot of work that you put, in any artist, not just painters, you put a lot of effort, in your interviews, setting cameras, calling the right people. It's like a lot, but at the end it's worth it,
Absolutely.
The project is everything was worth it.
Absolutely. You gotta love the process, man.
Yeah.
And you gotta have patience.
Yeah.
You gotta have patience, man. What inspired you to be a painter and a cinematographer? You got any favorite artists or
Well, I have a lot of favorite artists. Mostly my favorite artist is from the past. I like Albert Durer from Germany from the 1400s. I like Salvador Dali, Marquis Bombayros. It's a lot of European styles influence. But what inspires me to do film is because when I see my art, how surreal looks. I was like, I want to try to take these images into like photograph or film. So every time I do a film, I do the makeup by myself, costumes. I build the whole scene to make it look like a painting.
Man, you do it all.
Yeah,
That's very important though, like the makeup and all that. Like that, the makeup itself is like complex. Like,
yeah.
This Kool-Aid is the best Kool-Aid in the nation. The best Kool-Aid in the nation. Been voted for the best Kool-Aid for the last 25 years. This Kool-Aid gives you an outer body experience. This Kool-Aid is like no other. Can't nobody make Kool-Aid as good as me. This is the Director Bet special. The sweet goddess. The sweetness. This Kool-Aid, well, this Kool-Aid got so much magical powers that it belongs in shelves in stores. No alcohol, just pureness. But you can put some alcohol in it. It's better, it's a better mixer. This with some tequila, have your mind going crazy. Have your girl's panties just slide off easily, like meat on a chicken bone.
I done tried playing with it, but nah, man, that's like, you gotta know what you're doing, or it ain't gonna look right.
Yeah, that's true. And you know, as a painter, I think it's very important when you're like doing a film, get involved in the whole process of the image on the screen, because otherwise your vision, if you call like different people that have different vision, it's gonna mix. It's not gonna be your pure vision, you know. That, I mean, that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because I'm a painter, you know, I'm very like controlling with the visuals. So getting involved in the makeup and stuff for myself, I think it gives you the more purity of your vision on the screen.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely, man. That's a dope perspective, man. What would you say your overall mission is as an artist? Like, what do you want people to get when they look at your artwork?
Yeah, but they
Or learn.
Art. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, of course, like every artist, we each will make it, you know, to number one. But I think the best thing that I have learned in all these years with my artwork is like I have the freedom to do whatever I feel like, and people still like it, you know, like, because art can be very like narcissistic, not from the, you know, like not from the bad perspective, but from the good perspective. The art is like, when you do your artwork, you kind of like fall in love with your own artwork, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You like admire your own artwork. So I think the biggest compliment is like, when I do something and I know I love it, I know people will love it too, you know. So it's like a connection between the artist and the people, you know. You have to reflect that. It's like a mirror. You have to reflect that love in your work so that people will see it.
Right.
So yeah, I think the biggest compliment for an artist will be that, like, accomplish that security and the confidence in your work.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty much.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's all about your storytelling.
The story.
You can as an artist, man. You know, you can storytell in different methods, different ways, and you know, it's besides just film.
Yeah.
You know, when people looking at images, you know, they get an idea, and you know, the idea from that image could turn to a whole movie.
Yeah. And as an artist, you have to believe in your work, because if you don't believe in your own work, like, nobody will believe it.
Right.
But if you believe it, you know, it's kind of like reflected like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
People will feel it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, definitely. And how important is placement, man? Like explain to people like how important is placement when you're doing like these big pieces. Because you know, you don't want to, I guess, do like a nice piece on a building that's like in the cuts. You know what I mean? And nobody sees it. So like how do you like go about that? Like do you like decline offers where the placement or the building is like in a suspicious area, or and it's like your work is not going to be shown, presented the best way? Do you do you like decline those? You know what I mean? Like when somebody want like a mural, they see your work, but like their placement or where they want you to do the work at is not in the best place. Do you decline it?
Yeah, I guess with that you go with the feeling. Like there's sometimes that, well, mostly right now, mostly like a lot of restaurants and businesses that are open to the public are calling for paint. But I guess you go with the feeling. For example, there's sometimes people have told me and it's like, oh, we want you to paint this, but it doesn't inspire me as much as other projects, so I decline.
Okay.
I decline those. I think for me, it's very important when the people tell me the idea, is I feel very inspired. I'll be very passionate to do it instead of like not just doing it for the money. I'll be like, oh, I just want to paint this because I'm gonna get paid and whatever. I don't care how it come out. I don't go for that. I think I end up declining those places. But of course, like the most public the place is, it's very important because a lot of people will see your work. But I have some paintings in the basements, you know, that like not a lot of people get to see it. But at the same time, it's nice, you know, like to know you have something like hiding over there and a few people get to see it. It depends the place, I guess.
Got you.
Yeah.
What would you say your biggest pet peeve when you're doing like a piece on the wall? Is it like a homeless guy maybe might try to take your utensils on the ground, or you know, people try to like ask you too many questions while you're working? What's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh well, I have done this work in the Hollywood Boulevard, and you know how bad it is lately with the homeless.
Oh yeah.
So I couldn't leave my brushes outside for a minute because they'd be gone.
Oh yeah.
Or like if you leave anything outside, like brushes, paint, they were like disappeared in a second. So yeah, sometimes depends on the place. It can be like tough painting right now, like for example outside in the city, like when a lot of people is like passing by, or I don't mind the questions, you know, but sometimes like people just like come to like, you know, trying to like, I don't know, like get into the work and stuff.
Yeah, like they get nosy, becoming nosy, like, and it's like it's messing up your hours. Like now, like you gotta answer extra questions and
yeah, or the graffitis, man.
Oh yeah, oh the graffiti.
The graffitis.
Oh yeah, the graffiti, like they do, yeah. That yeah,
I mean, I respect a lot the art of graffiti. Believe me, I love the graffiti when it's really good because there's some amazing graffiti art.
Right, and it can enhance what you did, but
and I always say like I wish I can, you know, talk to those artists and be like, hey, you're gonna graffiti my piece, make sure it looks good.
Right. I mean, that's the least that they can do. Like if it doesn't look good, then why would you even do it?
You know, because I feel like some artists when they graffiti like walls, they feel they can add it to it. You know,
yeah.
That's the feel of an artist. You know, that's the purpose of an artist. We add beauty to what is beautiful already. So as an artist, I respect that. But I just wish, you know, like they just don't come and mess up like the faces of the paint. Like I wish they like if they're gonna apport something, they do something really good that apport to my paint.
Right.
As a respect from an artist to artist. But it's hard, it's LA, you know. There's so many artists, but there's also a lot of guys that just like do it for just to impress.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, what's some quick advice that you could give to like a younger painter that's trying to maybe get on your level, or I would say get to where you at right now? Like what's some good wisdom that you could tell, you know, a young painter?
For an artist, I really think like an artist, you never stop learning.
Okay.
Like even if I have accomplished a lot of things in LA, I feel like I still like in the process, you know, like an artist is always in the process. You can learn anything from anybody from every day in life. Like even the most beginner painter, it can show you something that you don't know yet. Even if your career is like the whole life.
Right.
Someone new can come and be like, oh wow, I learned something new today. But my advice to new artists would be like, just keep working in whatever you do, because there's talent with no effort doesn't go anywhere, and this talent with effort that will get you somewhere. So for artists to keep pushing and keep passionate about it, even in the beginning, like if you don't feel you're doing that much, believe me, you keep pushing, you're gonna hit somewhere. Like that's the main thing for an artist. Either you're a musician, you're a filmmaker, it's like keep pushing your work, be passionate about it. It'll take you somewhere.
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah.
Amen to that, brother.
I mean, you work really hard every day.
Oh yeah, every day, man. Every day gotta promote. Push the content out there to put out the film. It was a whole process. People don't understand how much it takes to make a whole movie.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a lot of work. Like, and I did like 5 jobs. Like I shot it, I edited, I directed, and then I produced it, and then I acted in it. So like, that's just a lot of work, so.
And people don't know, like, the motivation is really important, because sometimes, you collaborate with people that tells you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but they never do it.
Yep.
And the motivation is like really, really important for an artist. I mean, I see you online, all the time, like keep pushing it, working in this, working in that. So, like in certain way, like artists like you inspire me. That's why I said we all learn from each other, because now that we have social media, Instagram, you see another artist and you see like, oh damn, like he's working every day, like with like good attitude, like pushing it with a lot of motivation. So you push the people that maybe doesn't have that much motivation. They see you and they see another artist that really have that, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And it's LA, like something. We are blessed to be in LA, to be honest, because you meet like all kind of people here, like all kind of talents, all kind of personalities. That mixture is very important for like the industry.
Absolutely, man. We gotta stay inspiring each other, instead of just hating on each other.
Yeah.
It's a lot. All of us can eat. All of us can, become successful.
Yeah.
So we just gotta be positive with one and another, and wish the best for each other, man. That's just the way it go.
Yeah, that's true. Because there's business for everybody.
Exactly.
If you put effort in everything, there's business for everybody. I mean, it's been times that people like were thinking and calling me for an artwork, and suddenly they decide to call another artist, and I'm like, I'm fine with it, because like it's not for you, it's not for you. It meant to be for other people. So that's important, like understanding there's market for everybody, and sometimes it's not for you, and sometimes it is. That's how it is. We all deserve the same opportunities.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Anything else you want to tell to the people, man, before we close out?
I'm happy, like every time that I ride with you, I'm very happy because we have a great conversation every time, and I really enjoy safe trips, save money, have great conversations. What else you can ask in LA?
Hey, what I'm saying? We just keep it safe around here, man. We just keep it safe. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I really appreciate you, bro. Like, I'm very glad I meet you. I've been riding with you like a few times, and it's been great, to be honest. It's been great.
I appreciate you, man.
God bless.
Appreciate you, man. Well, yeah, we I enjoy having you as a writer. We're looking forward to more, rides in the future. So, definitely, we're gonna keep it safe, man.
Definitely will be.
For sure, man. Well, it's another episode of the SafeBet podcast. I'm about to get them to the destination safe and sound. But we're going to catch y'all next time, man. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Direct the Best TV. This is the SafeBet podcast, and we out.